We're told Jim needs an average time of 10.01 to qualify for his next race. He has the times given here. We want to use an inequality to find the minimum time he needs on his next race to qualify. So the goal is that after this race, he'll have this average time that's under this 10.01 that allows him to qualify for whatever he's trying to qualify for. Maybe it's nationals, maybe it's the Olympic team, I don't know, but he wants to be fast enough. So the first part of the question asks us to write the starting inequality you need and include the variable and what it means. So our variable is going to be x equals Jim's next race. And you can set it for whatever you want. We're just defining it. Okay. And we want to then write an equation, in this case, an inequality. And we're saying that Jim's time has to be less than 0.01. He has to be under this average. It can be equal, okay? It doesn't say any different, so we're assuming equal is good enough. But he needs to make this time, he needs his times to average out, okay? So we want to find over here, we need his average to be less than or equal to 10.01. We need to write an equation for the average. So how do we find the average? Well, we add up all the times, so in this case, all these times. Then we're going to add in his time that we're this next race, this is that we're setting, and we're divided by how many races? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and his last one will be 6. So this is the answer to A. This here and this. This is what they're asking for. Now, by give the final inequality, this means simplify it. Get it down to something reasonable. So I'm going to find my calculator, which I'd moved because I was just helping my son with his homework. So 9.8 plus 9.9 plus 10.01, that's not what I just put into my calculator. 10.01 plus 10.04 plus 9.99. Okay, I'm on my third attempt. Hopefully I'll get it right. Hopefully you've already got the right answer. Quit talking because I'm like, I gotta actually add up here. Okay, so I have 50.19 plus x equals 6, 10.01. Okay, now we've cleaned that up. So that was our first bit, was just, okay, we need to get this all in here. We need to add up those. We're adding our like terms. Now I need to get rid of the 6, so I'm going to times both sides by 6. And I have 50.19 plus x, and this is going to be 60.06. I just times by 6. Then to get the x by itself, I'm going to subtract 50.19 from each side. So 60.06 minus the answer I just got, 9.87. So this is the answer. So this was A up here. This is B right here. This is my inequality, saying that x has to be less than or equal to 9.87. Then the final question is write what this means in sentence form. So what does this mean in sentence form? This means that Jim needs a time of 9.87 or faster, okay, which is less, right, to qualify for his next race. Okay, so his time needs to be 9.87 or faster to qualify for his next race. So that final part is just write up what it means in word form. So hopefully this helps you set this one up and go through the steps. This one didn't ask for a graph. You could, of course, graph it or put it in interval notation, whatever you wanted. But in this case, instead it asked for a sentence, which makes a lot more sense for a word problem.